Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. This is the DJI Neo. Hopefully in the setting it's meant to be. It's meant to be for a vlogging sort of setup for a camera. So I've just got the DJI Neo in front of me. I'm currently using the mobile app, directional track, and I've also got the DJI Mic2 for the audio as well. A couple of questions on my previous videos regarding the audio really. I was using the iPhone microphone on my previous two videos. This one hopefully is just going to be dedicated to the DJI Mic2 with the propeller noise removal from the app as well when it synchronizes back onto the memory, of course. But yeah, this is hopefully a good test. We're going to go 3 batteries. I've got the remote control in the bag as well, so I can get some bigger shots. But there's another dramatic and slightly different to today's video. Is I put an ND8 filter badly onto the camera in front of here. So one thing I did notice was, and everyone else has as well, the video quality isn't what people were hoping it was going to be. Now, for $200 or £170, it's exceptional value, I think. And to get an entry-level drone what flies really well most of the time, I think it's exceptional value. So hopefully the ND8 is going to bring out a bit more. Right, we better go over here. Whoop. Right, you're going to stay there because I've got a car coming, as you can pretty much see. Interestingly, when I was on directional track, when I stopped, literally for the car, the filming stopped as well. So, yeah, that might have something to do. But this video is going to be solely, completely filmed on the DJI Neo, as you can see from behind me here. I'll try and mix in some of the app sort of video as well, so you can see what's going on. Currently doing okay. Better make sure we haven't got any cars coming because it could be a bit disastrous. One of the things I was mentioning before was the height. At the moment we're on medium. I think it's medium anyway. And it is about this sort of level, so I've got another car coming, so better come over. It is pretty responsive to actually get hold of. You can actually grab it out of midair and it will stop quite quickly. But one of the things I don't like is the video stops quite straightforward, really. It just stops dead. So if you're in the mid-flow of a conversation like I was there, it'll cut it off. Nah, I don't know. It's probably a good feature. When I was playing with the ND filter earlier on as well, in fact, we might go a little bit off-road actually, so get off this road. So hopefully the ND filter will make a little bit of an impact here. I mean, you probably just see in the clouds over there, it went from washed out, overexposed to, well, you can see now the blueness. Looking at the display, it actually looks, yeah, it does look pretty accurate as it happens. I'm on H.264 as well. I did notice before my app settings it was set to H.265, which is the high efficiency codec, I believe. Personally, H.264 is more of a compatible sort of codec, and it makes it look a little bit, I don't know, a little bit better on the bit rate perhaps. It may just be me, I don't know. Right, let's switch over to directional again. Back on directional now, so still quite medium. Anyway, I've already said this already. I've got 3 batteries. I've got 1 controller in the bag as well. Completely filmed on the DJI Neo. Audio is completely from the DJI Mic2. Now, in theory, as a vlogging tool, you could get away with this. I should have come through there, actually. Oops. Right, now, so I'm going to be turning. Let's see if the DJI Neo follows on this one. I better be... there's a ditch over there. I think there's a little bit of a stream, so don't want to be losing you just yet. Hopefully this ND8 filter. Now, yeah, I did the same test with the HoverAir X1 way back, where I put some filters on, and it was a bit hit and miss really. It was a bit, yeah, it just didn't look very good at all. Now I'm hoping this does make a big impact on this one, In my mind, the DJI Neo camera is a lot better than the HoverAir X1. We'll have to see what the HoverAir Pro and Pro Max, when they release, I think in a month's time, end up looking like. Yeah, so currently on 59% of the battery. I'm not too sure how much video or usable video we've got with one battery at the moment. Let me just put you over. So it cuts the video off as well when it goes out, then it stops filming, and then it starts filming again as it comes back in, and it's going to stop. Big, well, you'll be able to see the video quality. H.264 with this ND8 filter, which I've put on. I'm hoping this doesn't hit anything, because it is quite, well, it's going quite quick though, isn't it? Look at it. That's really impressive. Now, if you can't get a good idea on the video quality on that, I don't think you will be able to. Today itself is pretty okay for lighting. It's not super bright. It's not overcast immensely. The sun is behind the clouds over there, of course, as you can see. I've actually got someone coming along here as well, so it isn't actually following up directional track, but it is. But this is actually set to high now on directional track, and it's meant to be quite far away. Currently at 28%. The battery's going to kick in about 20% where it wants to land. Still recording okay. Better be careful with these dogs, because they they might get a bit frightened with this. I shouldn't bother them, I don't think. So we're back onto directional track. I've just got behind it. One of the things you do need to do if you're filming completely with the Neo is when it stops between one and the next, the video stops off, the audio cuts as well. It's probably got a big horrible bleep in there as well. That could be hopefully tweaked a little bit, and might make it look good. But I'll be interested to see how this whole video comes out, completely recorded 100%, which I don't think any other video I've seen on YouTube yet has done. They've always mixed it in like I did with the one. I did it with the DJI Pocket 3. A lot of the other big YouTubers use much more shinier cameras than that as well. So yeah, it will be very interesting. Right, we've got a bit of vegetation because the big farmers' fields have grown up quite a lot. I'm going to stop you because I'm on 14%, low battery. On there, and we'll land you.
Home point updated. Landing.
Should now be able to grab you out of the air, but there we go. Fantastic. Right, so we'll have a look at my extremely good camera work on this ND filter. That thing there, I've had for quite a while. I've used that exact filter on the HoverAir X1. And it was a bit of like this is, it's a bit of a faff to actually get on. I've actually used double-sided sticker tape to actually get that on there. It's not professional in any way, but it doesn't block the up and down gimbal, so the weight doesn't seem to be a factor. This thing weighs literally a gram or two, if that, so it's not going to make a big impact, and I'm hoping that it's going to actually make the image look fantastic. The old crop's getting up a bit high, isn't it? So what do you think of the DJI Neo video quality on this one? Is it any good? Is it something you could use? I think for me, looking at the video display on here, I'm very happy with this actually. So this is an ND8. I do have an ND16, but I think that'd be a bit overkill. I might try the ND4. If it looks good, then yeah, winner, chicken dinner, isn't it? So the sun's over there facing me now, so it should look a lot better. What do you reckon of this? Is the ND filter doing a good job? Is the video quality looking good? Hopefully DJI release a few software updates to enable people to actually tweak the video a little bit better. Maybe chuck some profiles in to make it look as good as it can do as well. And who knows? Maybe this is the answer. I don't know. Until I get it back in the video editor, I don't know what it looks like. But already I'm I'm really made up. I think it's really cool. Best drone I've ever flown, I think. It's just so easy, and it does so much as well. So, you know, I think if you're just looking for an all-rounder, first-time drone, this is probably going to be a really good investment for less than $200, 170 quid. Suggestible you get the batteries, of course. I went for the batteries and the remote control. Now, one of my comments did say in the USA you can't get the remote control, and it's exactly the same money as what we would pay, so they're getting a bit of a rough deal on that. I'm not really sure why that is, but yeah, I think for me, perfect. Right, anyway, thank you very much for viewing today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like it, do give me a like. Whoop. Whoop. Right, until next time, bye bye.